Hey guys, so I did get some requests to do a reading on the karmic relationship, but just so you guys know, I typically don't do these types of readings because I don't feel like it's necessary to know exactly what is going on between the masculine and the karmic partner. However, my guides have given me the okay to go ahead and do a couple of these videos because for some of you feminines, it can be helpful because it can give you like a deeper understanding or insight into the situation and therefore help you along your path. Okay, so I have asked Spirit to tap into a specific group of masculines who are involved with karmic partners. I did this a couple months ago and we had tapped into a very specific group back then, so I asked for this group to be a different one. So it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, that's okay. Let me know if you would want me to do more of these so I can tap into different groups. And if you want a personal reading, I do actually look into the karmic relationship a little bit in the extended karmic reading. Okay, it's not only about the karmic relationship, that reading, it is everything. Everything is included, as well as elements of the karmic relationship. All right, so with that said, let's get started and see who we are tapping into today. Who is this reading going to be about? So let's see what is going on. So these oracle cards that I'm going to pull right now are concerning the divine masculine. Oh. All right, we have listening. Let me get one more. And complicated. All right, and some cards went flying, but I'm not going to take those. I only wanted 2 from this deck. Just give me a sec. Okay. And we're going to get a couple from one more deck. So I'm already getting that whoever this masculine is probably someone who is very empathic, even if it does come out in complicated ways and maybe affects them in complicated ways. Observer and commitment. Okay, so let me get one more actually. Purge. All right, so yeah, this group of masculines, they tend to be empaths. I feel like they can see things from different perspectives. They might actually be the type of person that hears things, like has clairaudient abilities with this listening. They may or may not have told you about it though, because that is, you know, not something people often talk about. They might not even fully understand it. And I feel like whatever it is that, whatever way they're showing their empath qualities, it comes out in a very complicated way. Like, for example, it can affect them in a way where it just makes them completely freak out and they can close up into themselves. Or it just has some sort of a complicated and different type of effect on them rather than being really understanding. So this also seems to be a person who is very committed in general. Like, I'm not picking up on a player type of a vibe at all. I'm actually getting more of a, with this observer card especially, someone who is pretty quiet. Someone who listens and watches more than they talk. And what I'm getting is that when they purge, they do so quietly. Okay, so I'm actually picking up on some sort of like a weakness here from this masculine. Okay, so let's actually get like a mutual, just a mutual idea of what is going on between the masculine and their karmic partner, or what has been happening recently, to help you identify if this is your situation here. All right, we have Judgment as the very first card out. the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Magician in reverse, and the Six of Wands. Okay. Actually, I think it's like this. So definitely there has been some sort of a insight, some sort of a revelation. But I feel like they're having it mostly within themselves concerning this connection. There was definitely some ego involved, some manipulation, and somebody really doesn't want to be there with this Knight of Cups being in reverse. And I'm getting that that is the masculine. We'll see. This will become more clear as we go along. All right, so let's take a look at the masculine's energy concerning this relationship, and then we'll look at the karmic partner's energy. Okay, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. Let's see. The Hanging Man. Let's get one more. The Five of Swords and the King of Wands. So what is really coming through here is that one of the reasons why this masculine is staying in this karmic relationship is because they tend to avoid any type of a conflict. Like I said, they're very quiet. They want things to be peaceful. They want, in general, overall, they just tend to be very committed, very loyal. They just don't want to unsettle things, and therefore they're just being, again, the observer. They're just kind of seeing the situation, and that's actually what I'm getting with this Judgment card. I feel like they're really starting to tap into their intuition, starting to make more sense out of these empathic abilities that they have, and understanding the manipulation that has been caused by the karmic partner. Now, I'm not saying that all karmic partners are manipulative. I'm just talking about this specific group. All right, because if you guys watch my videos, you know that because I do look at, I do a lot of karmic readings. I don't usually look at the karmic partner's energy towards the masculine, but I do talk about the karmic partner, and I usually don't say things like this. But for this particular group, though, I am picking up on some manipulative and deceitful behavior from the karmic partner. And I do feel like this karmic partner wants this relationship for social status or for their own ego. It satisfies their own ego in some way. And what I'm getting here is that the masculine is beginning to become aware of that. Okay, this Five of Swords here. That's the deceitfulness that they are picking up on. And the King of Wands is here because, yeah, they're beginning to take notice. They're beginning to want to do something about it. They're getting a little bit passionate about this situation because it feels like they're waking up. Okay. I mean, it almost feels like the way I'm seeing this Hangman here. Also, it's like this Five of Swords energy is holding on, chaining their legs together and holding them stuck there. Okay. And that is from the karmic's side. So let's see. Let's get a few from the karmic partner. Let's see what their general energy is over here. Ooh, that's one too many. Okay. And we have the Nine of Cups, the Five of Swords again in reverse, the Emperor, and the Six of Swords. So yeah, it definitely feels like whatever it is with this Five of Swords, I mean, whatever it is that they did, I feel like it was in the past. I don't feel like it's so much ongoing at the moment. It's kind of like the karmic partner I'm getting is kind of releasing that hold that they've had all this time on the masculine. However, they're still holding on to this. They're still reluctant to let go with this Emperor being here. They still want to be in control. It's like they have a control issue and an issue concerning status, social status. And this is why they're holding on. And they are just very comfortable with this Nine of Cups. They're very comfortable in this situation and in this connection. I want to clarify the Six of Swords. Yeah, I have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So it feels like whatever, I don't feel like they're really walking away from this connection because we have the Nine of Cups as their very first card out. So it doesn't feel like they're walking away from the connection with the Six of Swords. It feels more like trying to overcome whatever it is that has happened recently that has been like some kind of a conflict, some kind of a struggle. And I feel like actually that is why they're coming out of this Five of Swords energy, because they're realizing that the masculine is seeing the truth, right? Because don't forget, we have Judgment. So there definitely has been, like I said, some revelation. So something has happened here. So, okay. It's starting to come together. It feels like the karmic partner took advantage of the masculine's innocence, should I say. It feels like this is a gullible type of a masculine, quiet. And so the karmic partner was able to take advantage of that. I feel like the karmic partner was a little bit more dominant in this relationship. And their reasons for doing so was to satisfy their own ego, have control over the situation. And it could even be for financial reasons, it could be for different reasons, it could be something different for each of them. Whatever the case, they were very comfortable, but the masculine started waking up, and after a while was able to see what is going on. The karmic realized that the masculine is seeing this and getting frustrated, wanting to be the King of Wands and do something about it, and so the karmic partner is kind of backing off, still wanting to maintain the control with this Emperor here, still wanting the masculine as their Emperor as well. But they're trying to somehow correct the past, is what I'm getting, with the Six of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying. It's like they don't want to be single. They don't want to, so this was just a confirmation that no, the Six of Swords, they're not actually walking away from the connection. They're not moving away from it. They're not leaving the connection in the past. They're trying to leave this Five of Swords in the past. And that's why this Five of Swords is in reverse, which is upright here, because here's where the masculine realized this Five of Swords energy, okay, which was the deceitfulness. Okay, or the manipulation also. All right, so let's see what else. Okay, and we have, okay, wow, we have, look at that, the Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, both in reverse here. The Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Cups. Wow, so this is how the masculines are feeling. They're feeling like they really want to walk away from this connection. Three of Pentacles in reverse. They do not want to be submissive anymore. They don't want to consent. They don't want to partake in this type of a collaboration or this type of a partnership. Why? Because they feel it's unfair. What is it? And look at this, right? Because I do also see them from top to down. They want to be the King of Wands and walk away. This is what they want to be able to accomplish. They don't want a collaboration with this Five of Swords. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Again, sneakiness. They want to walk away from the sneakiness. They don't want that. They feel like they have been deceived. They feel like they're the ones that have been at a loss. And now they want to walk away from that. They don't want to be the loser in the situation. And that's how they feel. They feel inferior in this connection. They have stuck around because they just wanted to avoid conflict. And because they were just so, just like the victim almost in all of this. All right, let's see. So this Knight of Cups in reverse here, that's definitely the masculine pulling away from the connection. And you guys, I mean, you can see these cards that are coming out. I'm not sugarcoating anything. These are the energies. If you know anything about tarot, well then you know. All right, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is the karmic partner's heart space here. The King of Wands. Let's get one more. Heart space and head space. And the Sun in reverse. Okay, yeah, see, so okay, so remember how I said the Divine Masculine is in this King of Wands energy right now, okay? Really wanting to do something about it. And we have the King of Wands right smack in the middle here. So what does this mean? With either side, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Sun in reverse. So the karmic partner is not liking this new energy of the masculine, with the Ace of Wands and the Sun being in reverse right next to it. They're not liking this. It's actually, I feel it's making them kind of depressed because they feel like they're, what they thought this would be isn't it. It's not, because the masculine is becoming the King of Wands, really taking control over their own life. And this is upsetting to the karmic partner, making them lose motivation to even be in this relationship. Let's see. Let's get a mutual card. Let's see what the mutual energies is between them currently. And then we'll look at the future energies. And see what is coming up. Oh, okay. We have the Empress. Let's get one more. And the Three of Cups in reverse. So this is interesting because we have one very positive card and then we have one card that's not so positive, the Three of Cups being in reverse. And so what I am getting with this is that it feels like each of them is like gradually beginning to find this Empress energy within themselves, feeling the abundance within themselves. The masculine is beginning to feel like, you know what, I don't like being taken advantage of. I want to become this King of Wands. I am abundant. I don't need this relationship. Because there was something in it for them too, right? And it could even be that maybe this karmic partner fulfilled some kind of a motherly type of a role in their lives. And I say that not only because of the Empress being here, but also because of the submissive energy that I'm picking up on from this masculine. And yeah, it feels like that's what it was. And the karmic partner also enjoyed fulfilling that role as well. And it could be that each of them had their own mother issues, childhood wounds. And they're each, I'm even getting that the karmic partner is actually tapping into his or her own Empress energy as well, though. And maybe even going to balance that out. Otherwise, the Empress would have been in reverse. All right, and we do have the Three of Cups in reverse, so it's kind of like, yeah, the party's over. The party's over. Kind of a thing. It's not, and the Sun being in reverse here, the karmic partner's not even happy with this. Still holding on, yeah, but not happy. So that's definitely a step forward, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's see what is coming up. So what is coming up for this connection here? We have the Three of Swords in reverse. Ooh, the Nine of Cups in reverse. Definitely not going to have a good time here. Judgment again, and the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. So, for the masculines, in the future coming up, so this would be near future, but not like a week or two. Like it is in my normal readings, I look into the near future, which is like a couple of weeks, because I do them regularly. I'm probably not going to tap into this particular group again anytime soon. So this future might actually be a little bit more stretched out. So what we have here is the Three of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Cups being in reverse. I'm actually really getting that these masculines have pretty much overcome like the most of the bigger part of the pain associated with this separation. I feel like they've been working on it a lot in their minds and in what's the word? Oh my gosh, my English, you guys. In solitude. Like on their own, because they're so closed. I feel like they're introverts here. So coming up, they're gonna have healed whatever pain is associated with this connection, and I feel like mostly the pain is just detaching from this motherly type of situation that was going on here. They're definitely, I mean, the Nine of Cups now being in reverse. It was upright for the karmic partners. Energy, them being comfortable. No, they don't want to be in this anymore. They don't want to be somewhere where it's just feeding self-serving purposes. And it was even, and this is the Nine of Cups in reverse can even be addictions or something toxic. It's not the devil energy exactly, but it can be close to it. And so I do feel like they're overcoming this. They're seeing the truth. Again, Judgment. We had Judgment as the very first card out. They're seeing the truth, making that discernment, seeing clearly the situation for what it is, which is something that was maybe a bit codependent for the wrong reasons. Well, I guess you can't really be codependent for the right reasons. And therefore, they're going to start getting unstuck with Two of Swords being in reverse. Making that decision, coming out of this stagnation, stepping into this Eight of Cups energy that we saw before, which is them walking away. Okay, so they're definitely moving in that direction. Let's see for the karmics. What is coming up in the future? So it would still be near future, just not, maybe not as near as most of my readings. Okay, and we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. What's this? Temperance in reverse. And the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, okay, so it does feel like the karmic partner is actually gonna, even though they're not being happy right now, they're not very happy currently with the masculine's change of demeanor here, stepping into, like, these masculines are really going from being this quiet, like sheepish type of an energy to having their inner lion come out, is what just came to me. And becoming this King of Wands here, really taking control, really taking charge, being assertive, which is not like them. And the karmic partner is not liking this at all, but actually they're not really moving away. Yeah, they might gradually be beginning to balance out their the Empress energy within them, but they're not going to be completely balanced in the near future. So I do feel like they are going to make it a little bit difficult for the masculine, because we have Temperance in reverse here. So I feel like they're going to be acting a little bit dramatic, especially with the Ace of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. I'm just getting some dramatic type of behavior and attitude here. I feel like they're kind of going to lose their shit. For a little bit at least. Let's get a mutual. I don't think the masculines are really going to care though. I don't think it's going to delay them too much. I see them being pretty determined here. Yeah, Seven of Cups in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. So and then look at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, getting untrapped. Okay, so yeah, the Seven of Cups and the Page of Cups being in reverse, they're going to realize that, you know what, I'm not living this lie anymore. I'm not going to live something that doesn't fulfill me. Page of Cups in reverse. They don't want that little fish. They want something more. The Page of Cups has a deeper meaning though than just a small offer. It can be having or providing something that is of great emotional value. And it's not here. Right? It's in reverse. It feels like whatever has been given emotionally in this connection is now going to like retract backwards, because there is no other option. Basically, what I'm getting here for this connection, this divine masculine and this karmic partner, there is no other option than to take back that cup and the fish. Okay, and it's no coincidence that we also have the Knight of Cups in reverse here. Taking that back, taking back that offer. Like, no, I can't do this anymore. All right, so, yeah, I don't see it working. I don't see it working. So if this resonated with you, I can't give you an exact time frame, but it is moving in the direction that I just explained. The masculine is going to come out of this stagnation. They're going to become this King of Wands. It showed up twice. And they're going to take a stand. Judgment is here. They're going to be blowing that horn. Like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. All right, walking away. All right, so let's just get a final message for the feminines who are watching this, that this is resonating for. Let's see. Any messages that Spirit has for you. Masquerade. Yeah. Whatever, if you feel like it looks like they're having a great old time from the outside, no. They're just putting on that masquerade just until it all plays out. Because they're the type of person that doesn't like conflict. They don't want to draw attention to themselves. They don't want to draw attention to this situation, to this relationship. They do tend to be very committed, but they also tend to be very complicated and very quiet. Very quiet. They don't like drama, and so they are putting on, pretty much are putting on a show. Okay, let's see, anything else? Yeah, and inner conflict. Inner conflict. So this is what is going on with them right now, and this is why they are purging. Just like I said, they're having this conflict, so they're not happy here. They're actually working on it, like their mind is conflicted in the good way though. They are occupying their minds with what is going on, which is a good sign. That's better than them just sitting there, like I said before, like a sheep, right? Okay, you know what, I do want to get one though that is more specific to the feminines. I don't feel like those were specific for you feminines. That was about your masculine, so I'm just gonna get one more from this deck. Message for the feminines, about the feminines, or about their connection with their divine masculine. Okay, there we go. And we have a change in the wind. So a change is coming up. Okay, and I'm getting this change, like I said, because I specifically asked for this, it's going to have to do with you and your masculine. I'm not just talking about the connection between your masculine and the karmic partner. Okay? So you are going to notice this change. It's going to be a change that is going to be noticeable by you within your connection with your masculine. So that might mean that you get a message, you could, or if you're not in communication, maybe there will be some sort of contact, or maybe you will hear some news or something will shift. Okay, that is coming up. So everything seems to be rolling along just fine. Alright guys, please give me a like if you like this. Leave me a comment, especially if you want me to do more like this. And yeah, much love to everyone. Bye.